All right. Good morning, people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Here I go again. I told y'all I'm going to do this every morning, right? So, I've noticed that the more I do this, the better I'm starting to feel internally. And I know it's only been 2 days, but I'm going to stick to the path. You understand? I'm on my way to the gym. I'm getting ready to have my oatmeal, right? But I'm still going to do this first. Now, the reason that I am putting it in a measuring cup is because I want to make sure I drink at least a cup at a time. So, this okra that I'm drinking, right? I'm doing a cup at a time. And just to stop my throat from doing that little weird thing, I'm definitely going to, shoot, that's more than a cup. You know I'm not doing that. I will be pouring it back. Nope. Yeah, I just wasn't paying attention. But let me see. Okay, that's about right. So, the only reason I'm measuring it out is so I can do a cup at a time. Because when I tell you I'm trying to fire this doctor, I'm trying to fire this doctor. But that's neither here nor there. Now, yesterday when I was talking about the insurance, right? What I found out is that when your insurance lapse, right? There's a rule where they're supposed to give you 2 choices, or you're supposed to take the 2 choices. I can't say what they're supposed to give you because it's a business. And like I'm saying, is they're supposed to go into, their goal is to take the money. I know people that work in insurance is going to be looking at me like, no, that's not what we do. Yeah, it is what you do, because it's a write-off at the end of the year, or when you do your tax, your business tax, or however it works. I'm not in that lane. This is just something that I do for me, and talking about things like this is just something that's happening with me in my life right now. So when you're paying on your taxes, right? Let's say you've been doing it for 25 years. Let's say it lapsed at the end because you got sick. Nobody was really taking care of your affairs. Things wasn't working right, right? So what they do is they fight you, paper-wise fight, with trying to either keep the money, because they really don't want to give you the money. But if you fight, you're going to get the money. Let me explain. When your insurance is supposed to be paid out to you, you think that they're supposed to just pay it automatically? That's what I thought too, because that's what I was taught. I was taught that in the event that you pay your life insurance for all these years, when you pass, you get your beneficiary, you get all that stuff in order, and then they pay you out your money. However, the battle that I'm learning and that I'm currently going through is that they're supposed to give you 2 to 5 years to either pay the premium, or they're supposed to pay you what you paid into the insurance policy. I'm talking about whole life. I'm not talking about term life. Paying to the policy is what they're supposed to do. However, if you don't know that, you're going to let it go. Because I'm in a situation where they didn't tell me that I was allowed to pay the premium up. Come to find out, I go on the website, I look at the rules. Guess what? Y'all supposed to give me either or. That's just the rules. But they're going to make it difficult because they want the money. But they're not going to put that, because this is a business. This is not personal. They don't care. Like I said yesterday, they don't care about what you're supposed to do or what you have going on, what bills are coming in and out, because bills don't stop. It's a clock. The bills is equivalent to a clock. I tell my kids all the time, you either fall in love with the clock and the calendar, or you're going to be lost. Because those are the 2 things, the clock, the calendar, and math, never change. It just doesn't. The numbers are the numbers. So with the fight of it, is like, okay, you know how many people have not fought because the end goal is you're either going to get too old, you're not going to fight me back, you're either going to be so sick that you don't have a family around you and nobody surrounds you that tells you or teaches you that this is a possibility that you can get this money paid into, or go to your beneficiary. So I'm not going to go too much down the rabbit hole with that. However, let me start my day. So, you know what I got to do? The nastiest to the best. So, I'm going to hold my breath again. I don't think I'll ever get used to this taste, to be honest with you. But it is quite gross. So that was it for now. But I'll be posting something else later. When something comes to my mind, I'll talk to y'all about it. But I'm not going to be talking about the same things because I have a lot of things that I need to talk to y'all about because I'm going to look out for y'all. I spoke to 2 friends. One of them I haven't seen personally since I was 16. And the other person I speak to quite often because we have a vibe. So it's like iron rubbing off iron because I'm learning, he's learning, we're learning. So let me go eat my oatmeal because I got to get in the gym before the pregnant men.